Under 21 boys singles. This is what's coming your way. Soubam Singh of Manipur is taking on Akash Kumar of Haryana. This should be a very, very good bout, and we'll tell you why when both the boxers come out in just a little while from now. As always, the indoor stadium, there's not a seat empty apart from those that have gone to get some refreshments. Sai Sports Centre here at Paltan Bazaar has seen a great turnout every day of the boxing. Soubam Singh of Manipur is on your screen. And we've seen Manipuri boxers not only fighting for the state of Manipur but also for Maharashtra, taking so many medals. It's a real boxing state, this powerhouse from the northeast.
और इस राज्य की क्या बात करें, हरियाणा। अनफॉर्चुनेटली मेरी हरियाणवी उतनी अच्छी नहीं है जितने हमारे को कमेंटेटर्स पदमजीत सहरावत या सुनील तनेजा बोलते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी जो पावर गेम्स हैं उसमें हरियाणा का पूरी तरह से वर्चस्व रहा है।
और ये दोनों ही बॉक्सर्स, दिलचस्प बात यह है रवि, अपने अपने स्टेट्स को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर। सौबम विक्टर और आकाश कुमार, सौबम मणिपुर को रेड कॉर्नर में, आकाश कुमार हरियाणा को ब्लू कॉर्नर में, मगर दोनों ही एएसआई के प्रोडक्ट्स हैं, दोनों एक साथ ट्रेन करते हैं।
एएसआई के जो ट्रेनीज हैं उनके पास ऑप्शन होता है स्टेट को रिप्रेजेंट करें या फिर महाराष्ट्र को रिप्रेजेंट करें, and depends on how their relations are with the federation and association officials back home. They choose
no punching,
to turn out,
no holding, punching up, and listen my command. Okay.
बॉक्सिंग के खेल में रजिस्ट्रेशन इतना महत्व नहीं रखता, खासतौर पे इंटर स्टेट कॉम्पिटिशंस में। तो आप एक स्टेट से दूसरे स्टेट मूव कर सकते हैं by merely informing the association that you want to move. हरियाणा ब्लू, मणिपुर रेड।
आकाश कुमार हरियाणा के बॉक्सर आइडल मानते हैं फ्लॉयड मेवेदर जूनियर को। And Soubam Kumar Victor has gone for local flavor. Mary Kom is the boxer he looks up to, learns from, wants to be like. Both of them, of course, know each other very well. Trainees together, they must be fighting and training day in and day out. And that is first blood to Soubam.
Because they are in the same weight category, 56 kilograms, could be sparring on a regular basis, so know each other's technique.
Spoke about Bhavesh Katemani, who represented Maharashtra, won medals at Serbia at the Golden Gloves. The Nations Cup, Fifth Nation Cups in Serbia is where Akash also has won a gold. Also Youth National Champion 2018 is Akash Kumar. He's up against Soubam Victor of Manipur. You just cannot discount or say that one is a favorite over the other.
सिद्धार्थ, सबसे बड़ी बात यह है कि अरीना बहुत क्वाइट है। क्यों? क्योंकि एएसआई के जितने बॉक्सर्स हैं उन्हें समझ में नहीं आ रहा किसको सपोर्ट करें, क्योंकि दोनों तो अपने।
That's a good point, Ravi. Akash Kumar, though, has been making waves in the world of boxing. As recently as 2019, he won the gold at the national championships, where he defeated in the semi-final the favorite in this category, Mohammad Etash Khan of Maharashtra. In the final, he defeated Pawan Gurum at the national championships. It's the bantamweight, 56 kgs. He's not changed his weight category. He's not moved up or moved down. He's been consistently in the bantamweight category, 56 kilos. This is Akash Kumar of Haryana.
Initial aggression आकाश की तरफ से, लेकिन अब सोबम विक्टर सिंह काउंटर करके अच्छी राइट्स लगाई हैं 2-3, जिससे कि जजेस को इम्प्रेस करने में कामयाब हो सकते हैं। आकाश को एक चेतावनी, ग्लव्स के सामने वाले हिस्से से आप मार नहीं सकते। आजकल चूंकि वेलक्रो और टेप का इस्तेमाल होता है, इसलिए नुकसान तो नहीं होता है। थोड़ी देर पहले आप जिक्र कर रहे थे लेसेस की, और ओपन ग्लव पे हमेशा वार्निंग इसीलिए दी जाती है कि आप विपक्षी बॉक्सर को नुकसान पहुंचा सकते हैं। अनफेयर प्ले।
Soubam just finishing the stronger of the two against Akash Kumar. Just getting those jabs in. Those will be counted. How they come and spit out their tooth guard to get the water in. The fluid intake gets hampered if the tooth guard is on. I know that because the sport that I come from, hockey, we use a lot of tooth guards as well. And giving instructions and taking on the fluids becomes a challenge when that's on. So as soon as they go towards the corner at the end of the round, the first thing they do is spit out the tooth guard.
And at the moment, it looks like Haryana may have the edge. Akash landing a couple of straights to the head from both left and right. One of the tactics that boxers use if they're at the receiving end is to spit out the gum guard. The bout needs to be stopped. We haven't seen that happening so far, fortunately, because this is the gold medal contest, so the levels are very, very similar.
Love the intensity of both the boxers. Akash Kumar, Soubam, they're not holding back. The punches are coming thick and fast. They're both landing them. Good footwork by both. Technically, the boxers from the ASI are so good to watch, pleasing to the eye. The movement around the court, around the ring, I beg your pardon, is really something to behold.
Once again, Akash Kumar managing to trap Soubam on the ropes. Landed at least two good ones to the head.
Also, Ravi, how about that for defense from Akash Kumar? Absolutely superb. The move in and move out, which is again a bread and butter movement for boxers. They move in, get the punch in, move out. Akash Kumar is doing well in that aspect as well. I think he just has the edge over Soubam Singh.
We are in the second of the three-minute round. 5 judges score each round. Each judge unaware of what the other 4 has scored. At the end of 3 rounds, the computer picks up the scoring by any 3 of the 5 judges.
Leg, head up.
Just over a minute to go. And Akash Kumar is playing the aggressor here. He's on the front foot. He's getting those jabs in. You can't punch at the back of your head. Even if you do, they are not counted. Yeah, he's getting the warning. He did that twice. That's not good to see. And sometimes you get your marks deducted for boxing like that.
Referees have also got to be on their toes, very, very alert, because every bout that they officiate in the ring, they are also being evaluated. Referees clinic every morning is mandatory at any boxing competition, where members of the jury point out mistakes made on the previous day, what improvements are required.
The strap on the headgear has come off again. It's the closing moments of the second round. Akash Kumar versus Soubam Victor. There you go, that's the thud. And we should be coming to a close any moment now. It's on the ropes, saved by the bell, quite literally.
And I think Akash Kumar has done enough to impress all 5 judges so far. So Soubam Victor Singh has to come up with something very, very special, because although Soubam started well, but then Saw some good punches being landed by Akash in blue. Soubam had two good straights, and then one after the other. Akash really just went after him rather aggressively. Soubam has got some catching up to do.
Just getting their breath back, getting those fluids in. It's the last round. Akash Kumar came out swinging in the second. I'm not expecting anything else in the third. He wants to get this done and dusted. He wants to make sure the gold is his. Look at that approach by Akash Kumar. And the body language is really good. Soubam Victor has done well to stand his ground, not be intimidated. It is such an important aspect of being a boxer. At the core, all of them are fighters, and they fight till the very end. Just a different breed of athletes are boxers.
Stop. Stop. No taking back side.
Having a chat with one of the former national coaches, Om Prakash Bharadwaj. Says the first quality we look in a boxer is his ability to take punishment. Hitting your opponent is only the second part of boxing. First thing you've got to learn is to take those punches and then work out your counter strategy.
It's also called the chin, the ability to take punishment, and in boxing lingo it's called he or she has a great chin. That is basically the ability to take punishment. No boxer has gone on to become a quality boxer without a jaw that's made like steel. Soubam Victor and Akash Kumar are going hard at each other. We think Akash Kumar in the blue just has a slight advantage, but there's still time in the third. Minute and a half and counting down. Soubam Victor will look to finish with a flourish.
Soubam Victor needs to land a few. Soubam Victor Singh in red, but at the moment Akash Kumar not allowing him that liberty. Walked in close, trapped his Manipur opponent on the ropes. Haryana looking to add another goal to their tally, although it's certain that Maharashtra will finish on top because not enough gold medals are left to be won. But Haryana could close that gap.
So less than a minute to go. It is the final round here. And Akash Kumar has looked good. Soubam Victor has held his own. The question is, has he done enough to impress the five judges? Very crafty fighters, both of them. Good foot movement. The move in and move out of Akash Kumar, and his footwork has been superior to that of Soubam Victor. So has his defense. But those are secondary considerations. How many punches you land and land clean is the primary consideration, and he just landed another one. It's the last 10 seconds. Akash Kumar has Soubam Victor on the ropes. Soubam closed the distance by closing down the range.
There's the bell which signals the end of the round. Haryana pretty confident that they have punched their way to their second gold medal of the day. First one of the day by Anamika in the women's 51 kilogram class, and then Poonam. So this should be, looks like the third.
Scores are just being compiled. 10 on a 9. That's usually the scoring cards. Very rarely do judges give an 8. Soubam Victor versus Akash Kumar.
The decision of bout 58 in the bantamweight category is a split decision 4-1. Champion in the blue corner, representing Haryana, Akash Kumar.
56 kgs in the bantamweight category. The gold goes to Haryana, Akash Kumar. Another trainee at the ASI has defeated his fellow trainee, Soubam Victor, who also trains with him. Both boxers knowing each other's strategies, tactics inside out. It was a close fight, but yes, in all the 3 rounds, Akash Kumar had the edge, held the edge and kept the edge.
Yes, Akash Kumar earns the gold medal for Haryana, the 3rd for the state on the day. This is how Akash Kumar managed to put it across on the cards of 4 of the 5 ringside officials. So, good haul at the start of the boxing bouts. There you see Akash Kumar being declared the winner. We'll take a short break, but Khelo India coverage will continue.